All right. Welcome anyone who is joining. Welcome to the live stream. I am, live streaming again. I haven't live streamed in a while. So, welcome to the live stream. So I'm just going to be chatting with you guys, and you guys, it's going to be like a Q&A. I'm just going to answer your questions, talk to you, and I'm probably going to inflate balloons too. And I'm just going to be answering. Just think of this as a Q&A, if you will. And if you just ask me, I'm just going to be talking with you, just chatting. Isaiah Urbina asks, do I play Pokemon Go? No. And I don't really want to try playing it. Not a big Pokemon fan. Pokemon. Well, I know other people like it, but I don't. Sorry. I like Turtles asks, do you like turtles? They're all right. If I went near one, it'd probably bite me. So if it bit me, I hate it. I hate turtles when they bite, but I don't hate them altogether. Ann McWilliams asks, I have a question. Why you bully me? I don't know. Well, how am I bullying you? I'm just answering your questions. Not Tank Cat I'm not Tank Cat. Okay, asks, are you smart? I don't think so. Sorry, I don't think I really am. The Secret Tetris block has a good question, like a really good one. How can I tell my snails apart? No, really, that's a good question. Okay, here's how I do it. So I got 3 snails to start with, and then over time, okay, again, 3 snails. I started with 3 snails, and then I just slowly built up and got more over time until I got 7. So with the first 3, I quickly memorized them. They looked different enough for me to memorize them. And then I got a new one, and I memorized that, and then another new one, and then and then so on until I got my final snail. So yeah, their shells, I'm like pretty good at, like their shells are all different. All their shells are different, and their skin tones are different too. Some of my snails are very light, and others are dark. Like Terry is the lightest in my collection, but Barry is the darkest. Barry is my darkest snail. Gary is also pretty dark, but Terry is my most albino, if you know what I mean. This person asks, do I have parents? What do you think? Everyone has parents. That's how we exist. Raiders Revenge asks, have I ever broken a bone? Okay, go to some of my videos from November 2018 and find out the question. Find out the answer to that. You'll find some clues that'll tell you if I did or not. Okay. Alex asks, how can I tell if a snail is a male or female? I can't. Snails are both actually. Snails are both male and female, actually. Snails are both genders. I Like Turtles asks, do I like abusing balloons? No, I'm actually very good friends with most balloons. Most balloons, okay, balloons full of air really like me, and I like them too. But I do like torturing water balloons by popping them because, okay, to be honest, I'm not really torturing water balloons. Technically, every water balloon in existence is going to get popped regardless. That's why they exist. Your plans for water balloons is to pop them. You don't inflate them to look at them. You inflate water balloons to pop them. Water balloons just don't want to die. That's all. But of course you're gonna pop them anyways because that's what they're made for. Bianca asks, what is 2 plus no, what is 1 plus 1? Wait, that's not a question, but yeah, 1 plus I don't know what that is. It's 2. Cookie Runner asks, what plans for videos do I have? Sorry, I'm not gonna reveal that, but I will give you some hints. I think my next video is gonna be something about popping balloons. Little Bandy asks, do I like grapefruit? No, grapefruit is absolutely disgusting. Grapefruits taste terrible. Fire Reads asks, are you thinking of a gaming channel? A lot of people have asked this, and no, I'm actually not going to open a gaming channel. Probably never, because I see it like this: everyone's main channel gets the most views, and if I opened a gaming channel, no one would watch it. Absolutely no one. But I do gaming live streams. I do live streams of video games like Super Mario Maker, but that's the most I do. I only do live streams. Only do live streams of video games. No videos of it. It's just too boring and predictable. Moving Mountains asks, do I like cats? Yeah, I actually do. I had my family and I had 2 pet cats before I made this YouTube channel, but they died years ago. Okay, so I actually did. You've never seen my cats because they died a few months before I created this channel. Like earlier this year was the 5th anniversary of my final cat's death. Isaiah asks, do I ever play Pokemon? No, I've never played a Pokemon game, but I know some of the characters. You know how I know some of them? I know some of the characters because on the internet, I'm always hearing about them. But I don't want to talk about Pokemon. Okay, I took a bearing off my fidget spinner. Let's see how it spins. Fidget spinners don't spin very well with a bearing missing, so I'm going to put it back. Little Bandy asks, do I like waffles? Not really. I mean, I don't eat waffle. I don't like to eat bread because the texture is just weird and I don't like to eat it. Mike Van Leap asks, which drink do I love? My favorite beverage is Coca-Cola. I bet everyone's heard of that. I bet everyone's tried it. My favorite beverage. I have to stop drinking that stuff or else I'm going to have diabetes and it's probably going to be hard to make videos with diabetes. Gina's Closet asks, do I like eggs? Yeah, I do. I've had scrambled eggs, deviled eggs, sunny side up eggs, but I don't really. I like them, but I don't love them. I haven't had eggs in months. Little Skelly Bones says that he's a Pepsi person. Well, some people are Pepsi, some people are Coke, and some people are neither. I'm Coke. Ryan asks, what is my favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate. I bet that's a pretty popular opinion. Okay. A snail. I love my snails. Snails are the best creatures ever. And you can't tell me otherwise. Okay, which fidget spinner shall I grab next? Martina asks, do I like memes? Memes, like, kind of. I actually don't know what a meme is that much. I know what memes are, but I have a hard time wrapping my mind around memes. Like, man, I have such a hard time wrapping my mind around. They just feel so random. Like in some memes, there's a top text and a bottom text, and just feels random. And like other memes aren't even that popular, and there's so many of them. Some are dead. Gina's Closet asks, do I like SpongeBob SquarePants? Yes, I do. I've been watching SpongeBob for about 3 years. Nicole asks, can I solve any Rubik's Cubes? No, I'm not able to solve them. They're absolutely hard. She's in the chat. Linda asks, how many balloons do I have? I actually, no joke, have around 3,000 uninflated balloons in my room, in my closet right now. Balloons are very cheap where I live. They're like extremely cheap. Over the course of a year, I've managed to accumulate a few thousand. They're like only a few cents per balloon. One pack of 72 only costs like $5, $5 to $9, depending on what kind of pack it is. Like from Target, a pack of 72 balloons is $5 where I am. But in Party City, balloon packs are way cheaper. I don't even like to go balloon shopping at Party City much because balloon packs there are like $10. Jesus. But I do sometimes go shopping for balloons at Party City because they're worth it though. Martina asks, what is my favorite food? My favorite food is McDonald's, the fast food chain. I love that stuff. I have to stop eating it too. A snail! Okay, I have a challenge for you guys. I have a challenge for you. Okay, if you're subscribed to my channel, put 2 snail emojis in the chat. Again, if you're a fan of, if you're subscribed to my channel, put 2 snail emojis in the chat right now. But if you're not subscribed yet, put only 1. Again, 2 snail emojis if you're subscribed, 1 if you're not, or if you don't care. Nicole asks, what is my favorite character in SpongeBob? Oh, that's Gary. Gary for sure. I love Gary. I have a snail named Gary. One of my snails is named Gary. All of my snails' names rhyme. So in my snail collection, I have Gary, Jerry, Barry, Terry. I have Gary, Jerry, Barry, Larry, Terry, Snary, and Harry. Those are my 7 snails. All their names rhyme, so they're easy. Well, it looks like I've got a lot of subscribers here. I Like Turtles put a snail emoji and a spider emoji, but he also put some other. Yeah, he subscribed because he put that spider emoji there by accident. I think he is. I don't have my pointy fidget spinner around me right now, but I do have this fidget spinner, and it's kind of pointy. Kind of pointy, but it's not that pointy. Lolba Gaming Not Active put snail emoji twice. He didn't put 2 snail emojis. He just wrote the word snail emoji twice. Deadpool Murder asks, how long have I been doing YouTube? Okay, I've been watching YouTube videos for about 9 years, but I've been uploading videos for about 6. Not here. I've been uploading videos for 6 years, but I've been uploading here for about 5 years. Oh, and I have another question for you guys. Okay, here's my question for you. Do you guys have detailed dreams or not? Do you guys have dreams that are like detailed? Like I have the most detailed and most 3D dreams you could ever think of. Like I'd say about every night I dream about something unique and different. Like, oh my God, last night's dream was something. Last night's dream of mine was something, really. Okay, so in last, like every dream of mine is random, but it feels so real. Like I always like, I had one dream where I built a gigantic mall in Minecraft with tunnels and crap, but that was a year ago. I had a dream once where, wait, never mind. So I had a dream. Okay, I had a dream in the past where I literally died. So in the past, I've had two dreams where I died. So in one dream I had that I died. I got shot right in the hand. I got shot in the hand, and it killed me. But I didn't. I literally died in the dream. But here's what it looked like. So when I did die in my dream, my eyes basically just shut off. My eyes just closed. That's literally how it looked. It's just as if the vision turned off. That is how my brain processed death. My brain processed the death by closing my eyes. Man. Oh, and another thing, guys. So, have you guys ever experienced something where you dream of going to one place, but then a few months later you go back to that place in another dream? Like I dreamt in the past where I went to somewhere, like I visited a place in one of my dreams, and a few months later I went back there. I literally went to the same place twice in two dreams. Like, have you guys ever had that happen to you? Where you dreamed about going somewhere twice, like going somewhere once and then revisiting it a few months later? But like I went to the same place again, but it was like in a different angle. So like it felt so 3D. A snail. Lovely snail. Little Skellybone says that he has lucid dreams sometimes. A lucid dream is when you're dreaming, but you know you're dreaming, so you could like control it, and you could like. When I've lucid dreamed before, and whenever I lucid dream, I always know that I'm dreaming. I always know it, and I'm able to control it and wake up. I always wish I could just wake myself up whenever I'm dreaming. That'd be awesome. Oreo says that he doesn't have dreams at all. Some people don't. I could imagine that. I have dreams like every night. Literally every night. It's like a new movie came out. It's literally like a new movie. Every night I dream. It's like a movie, I swear. Feels just like a every time I dream, it feels like I'm going to the theater to see a brand new movie, except it happens every night, not just once every few months. How long have I been streaming? Probably about 17 minutes. I have a clock back there. My snails. Mm. I'm gonna set something up. Just give me a second. My little snails. I'm gonna set up my snail habitat around here. I hope this doesn't. My lovely babies. My baby snails. I'm gonna set up my snail habitat. My lovely babies. My lovely babies. My little snaily babies. My baby snails. My baby snails. My little baby snails. Okay, so from here, so for the next little while, I'm just gonna be talking with my snails right there. Lovely, lovely things. They're my babies. The real lampshade says, do I ever kidnap snails all the time? Well, you could say I do, but I don't literally torture them. I do kind of kidnap them, but I give them a nice home. Like I kidnap them, but I put them in a habitat with dirt and leaves like lettuce and rocks and a stick. So I try to make their habitat look as much like the outside world as I can. And plus, they're just snails, so they can't do anything about it, and they can't really feel. They can feel. Snails can feel pain, but snails don't have emotions. Snails do not have emotions, so they don't feel much. Actually, they really don't. Snails don't feel emotion at all. They can't be sad or happy or angry. That's just not how it works. Lovely smell. This snail right here is Barry. This one right here is Barry, that snail. He's my darkest snail. The darkest one, like the one with the darkest body. My favorite color balloon to pop is I don't know, like I love to pop all of them. The color doesn't make it any different. I'm still chatting. The first snail I ever had didn't really have a name. The very first snail I ever got never had a name. I didn't name my snails back then because I could never tell them apart. I never found a clever way to tell them apart back then. So I just didn't name them. I just wish that I could revive any of the snails that I've accidentally killed in my life. Like in the past, I've dealt with I've accidentally killed my snails, like some snails in the past. I just want to take it back. Like sometimes I'd be walking down the street and I crush a snail on accident, but I usually shake it off and tell myself that it's whatever. Hey, did you know that snails can't hear? Snails don't have ears. They literally cannot hear. Snails are permanently deaf. They don't have hearing in their body. Well, snails don't really need to hear. I Like Turtles asks, am I allowed to watch your ziplining snails video? Yes, everyone's allowed to watch it. That's not how YouTube works. Like, you can watch whatever video you want on YouTube. You don't have to ask permission from a YouTuber. That's not how it works. Is one of my snails camera shy? I don't think so. I don't think they can. I don't even think they know they're being filmed because they're almost blind too. Snails are almost entirely blind. they're not only deaf, but they're almost entirely blind. They have terrible eyesight. Oh, okay, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream now. I have to go somewhere. Okay, I have to go somewhere. I'm gonna end the live stream now. That came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Okay, see you later, guys. That came out of nowhere. I'm gonna go now. I know this is really quick, but I really have to. I'm being called. Okay, bye. See you later.